Yeah, I love this. Trump spoke with reportedly with McCarthy to discuss the audio tape. Mm-hmm. Trump reportedly was not upset about McCarthy's remarks and was glad the Republican Party leader didn't follow through with asking him to resign.
Yeah.
Which Trump saw as a sign of his continued grip on the Republican Party. Mm-hmm. House Republicans still waiting for a firm statement from Trump, according to multiple GOP aides, to determine whether they should, I don't know, or change their or wind their watch, and anything else they might need to
send Kevin out to the cornfield.
Right.
Wind their watch.
I don't know what she means.
Yeah. When was the last time anybody anywhere?
It's an old timey saying. I don't know whether to wind my watch.
How do you even know what a watch winding is at your age?
It's for old constipated people.
When was the last
that
time?
I have wristwatches. I wear them every day.
Yeah, but when was the last
Sometimes
time
I don't know whether to wind my watch.
When was the last time you wound that watch?
Well, these kind don't need to be wound.
Exactly.
But old timey watches do.
You ever had one of those?
Pam in New Hampshire wants to talk about Vive la Résistance, Vive la Macron, au revoir autocracy, au revoir Le Pen, au revoir fascism, Putin. Oh, no, Putin, not Poutine. Pardon me, Pam. Hi.
Poutine is Canadian. It's not
Hi,
French.
Putin's a Russian piece of...
All right.
Yes, hi, Pam.
Hi, Stephanie.
Hi.
I just want to say something really quick, and I'm glad for Macron, but the Secret Service, I'm sorry, 2 years, these guys were there 6 months before Trump left office, and the only 4 Secret Service guys under investigation are the ones protecting the first family and the vice president's family and the $2,000 gun for the guy that was protecting Jill. Sorry, there's something fishy here. And if you remember, when Biden got into office, he didn't like the Secret Service that Trump gave to him. He got his own.
Yep.
Something is fishy. With all the equipment the FBI found, someone's trying to hurt him. Biden needs to clean that Secret Service agent out.
Yeah, Pam, I hear you. This is wow. Travis, so little time, so many questions.
Yeah.
Paul tweets, Trump's Secret Service agents coordinated with Pence's Secret Service agents to whisk Pence away to an undisclosed location. They planned to keep him long enough to delay the counting of the electors into the next day. Grassley was going to take it from there. There are a lot of questions this morning, right?
Yeah. It's not adding up.
Yeah, I don't. Okay. By the way, Andrea Juncker says, anybody else still curious who planted the pipe bombs, disabled Mike Pence's key card, removed the panic button in Ayanna Pressley's office, and shared the locations of non-reinforced Capitol windows? Okay. Yes, a lot of questions. Blah, blah, blah. Hang on. Raskin, quote, this is from the, I can't remember, this is a post. Raskin suspects the vice president's Secret Service agents were reporting to Trump's agents, and the plan was to take Pence away from the Capitol to corrupt the certification process as part of the insurrection. I don't think it gets much more serious than that. Okay, our friend Glenn Kirshner tweeted, one important takeaway from the Cheney-McCarthy tapes. Kevin McCarthy said he was going to tell Trump to resign, but was afraid Trump would bring up a Pence pardon. This suggests Trump had raised that issue previously because Trump knew he committed crimes. This equals consciousness of guilt, which I believe Glenn just told us on Friday.
Yeah, we've heard that from the
which is why it's significant legally, because we were saying how outside of it being hugely embarrassing and Kevin McCarthy being exposed for being a giant liar, hypocrite, whatever. Okay.
He does.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, this gets... Well, it's Big Bag of Rats news. And also drama stingy. Sherry tweets, apparently Elise Stefanik stuck it to Kevin McCarthy by leaking the tape of him, and now apparently someone is sticking it to Elise Stefanik by leaking this information. Isn't karma delicious? Big Bag of Rats. Fight, fight, fight. You're all equally awful. That's the latest speculation, right? It wasn't Liz Cheney. It was her, because she wants to be, Speaker.
Take
Is that
out
what
McCarthy.
we're talking about? Right, exactly.
I mean, they're all snakes. They're all self-serving. They all want to take each other out. I mean, Democrats are not in disarray. It's Republicans. They want to stab each other in the back.
Yeah, Joy Reid said, so we nearly had a coup, and Chuck Grassley may have been in on it. How many other senators and members of Congress were in the know about what Trump planned to do to stay in power? Again, I can't wait to talk to AG about what is most significant, because there's a lot just in the last 3 days, right? Jamie Raskin now says these 1-6 hearings will blow the roof off the scandal. Palmer reports that he's a savvy guy. He knows you only ramp up expectations for something if you know you're going to be able to more than meet those raised expectations. So the committee must really have the goods. Mm-hmm. It does strike me as that. Jamie Raskin is cautious. He's a constitutional scholar. Yeah. He's not going to just, He's not a a loose gun. He's not going to just like say something. I would think, like, why would you want to raise the expectations if you don't have the goods, right? All right, and MM with a good one for the midterms. If the GOP can weaponize the word woke, surely we can weaponize the word cult. Yes, they're in a cult.
Yes, they are.
And Molly Young-Fast says the people banning books are never the good guys.
Exactly.
Yes.
Historically,
right.
That's always been the case.
Crack a book. Crack a book, get a haircut, take a bath. Get back to us. Just saying. Oh, well, you can't crack a book if they're banned, is my point.
Did you just say get a haircut, hippie?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was hippie punching. No, I wasn't. I was saying crack a book. Kevin in D.C. Hello, Kev. Welcome.
Good morning, Luke. Good morning, Alabaster Angel.
Hello.
And
Hello.
I rarely go there. I'm sure you agree, but I have to say, Chris, you sparked you made one of your excellent nerd references, Jabberjaw.
Jabberjaw, yes.
Yes. Yeah, I'm sorry, but Morani.
I don't like it when Chris's guesses get more attention than my fantastic guess the quotes.
But
there's a point to why I'm doing those quotes.
Well, then stop asking me. You know what you're going to get from me.
Focus grabber, overactor, scene stealer.
His Jabberjaw reference is a point. Morani Trader Gangrene looks just like Jabberjaw.
She does.
Sorry, she does.
With that big mouth.
But anyway, as far as the France election, I find that not only did he win by quite a large margin, 58-something% to 41%.
Like 60-40, basically. Yeah, huge.
But it's the first time a French leader has won re-election in 20 years. So I'm hoping that this side of the ocean, we get the hint. Fascism can be beaten, but you have to get off your ass, stop whining, and vote against it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I mean, we really ought to take inspiration in what just happened, for all the people saying Putin's going to win and, Trump's going to win again and Democrats are going to lose the midterms and fascism is winning. It's like, no, that was a huge, and by the way, not just France, but Slovenia? Am I getting the country right? Who just also,
that was when I believe you said yes.
Yeah.
Rejected their fascist Putin-loving right-winger. So, yeah.
Correct. Oh, and I wish I had it before me. I couldn't get it ready by the time of this call, but there was some kind of poll that it says that we, by being successful about fighting against gerrymandering, Democrats just on paper are nowhere near the doomsayer. So
that's right.
Don't give up hope.
Yes,
don't
listen, I had a Chuck Todd free Sunday, so there is hope for. Okay. I'm missing my recommended daily allowance of Democrats in disarray, Biden doomed.
And shamble bangs.
Mm-hmm.
They are aspirational. They are not actual bangs. I'm sorry. Okay.
He has those bangs to hide a very high forehead.
Whatever. Carnival call. Von fart face. Von shamble bangs. Okay. But did democracy take a day off yesterday? No, it did not. Vive la résistance! Huh. These are still available. We're still the resistance, right? Against fascism.
Yeah.
We are now. Okay. Stephanie Miller Show. Vive la résistance. Okay. By the way, T-Pain said, want to hear a good example of country over party? Democrats in Utah have opted not to nominate a candidate for the Senate, instead choosing to back Republican Evan McMullin over seditious insurrectionist Mike Lee. That may be a very smart move for Utah.
It's a very smart move.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And how you get rid of at least one insurrectionist who, I'm sorry, belongs in prison.
And McMullin is a sane Republican. We need more of them. He's going to be like Mitt Romney.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. But anyway, and we just keep saying make Manchin and Sinema irrelevant. As the president said yesterday, Democrats are not in disarray. Everybody but two are the problem for every issue that most Americans are on our side for. Mm-hmm. So, and by the way, state by state, as Rude was talking to us about Texas and Florida. Again, just in case you didn't see it, Houston Chronicle headline, state troopers ordered by Greg Abbott to inspect every commercial truck coming from Mexico earlier this month found 0 drugs, weapons, or any kind of contraband, according to data just released. Greg Abbott's publicity stunt of the border resulted in 0 migrant detention, 0 drugs seized. It cost Texans $4.2 billion. Mm-hmm. let's see. Robert Rice said DeSantis just gave Disney a $163 million annual tax break, as surrounding counties will now have to shoulder Disney's costs and debts. Way to go, Ron. Take this stuff and run with it, man. In Texas and in Florida, right? Covey tweeted, I feel like DeSantis drawing a congressional map that got rid of 2 districts that sent black people to Congress should be a bigger story. Well, as Dana Goldberg says, we need to get louder about that. John Fugelsang said it on Friday, didn't he? He said they're using the homophobia to distract from the racism.
Yeah.
We got to keep our eyes on the prize, or something else that's in Eye of the Tiger, or one of the Rocky movies.
Keep your eye on the sparrow?
Eye of the Tiger.
What?
Keep your eye on the sparrow.
What? No.
That was the theme to Beretta.
Okay, listen. Dino Badala tweets, GOP is banning books, banning abortion, banning black history, banning transgender teens, banning saying gay, banning ways of voting. Yet Democrats want to run on 2022 on kitchen table issues. But at this rate, the GOP may ban kitchen tables. Democrats should run on GOP's extremism. Yes.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I think that's what just won, in France and Slovenia is no to Putin-loving, Trump-like, far-right autocracies.
Fair.
Okay. Thank you. Where was I? Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, we covered that.
Keep your eye on the sparrow was by Sammy Davis Jr.
You're not even halfway through Twitter.
How did we get to a sparrow and Sammy Davis Jr.? I don't understand.
Okay. Eye on the tiger?
Oh.